Welcome to One Sharp Sword, cutting through to what matters most. I'm your host, Dr. P, Dr. Wayne Pernell, the outfluencer and your powerful presence mentor. I want to introduce you to a concept, and that is holding space and the power of what 4 seconds can do. Just 4. Let me show you or introduce you to, let me have you listen to what this is. That's about 4 seconds. Is it uncomfortable? For most people, it's really uncomfortable. They can't tolerate the idea that there's 4 seconds of nobody's talking, nobody's saying anything. It has to be back and forth. It's it's a competition. And the truth is, it's not, right? It's not a competition. It never has been. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's 4 seconds, and most people can't tolerate 4 seconds of silence. 4 seconds. When I work with organizational teams and team leaders specifically is who I focus on. I work with teams and I will offer the opportunity to listen to what 18 seconds of silence sounds like. And I'll just say, let's hold this for a second, and I'll go quiet. And usually by 9 seconds, by 4 seconds, people are starting to squirm. By 9 seconds, usually it's the leader that interrupts. And I was aiming for 18, and I'll count in my head. I won't necessarily say, hey, we're going to be quiet for 18 seconds. I will just say, let's hold some silence for a second. Let me show you what a pause sounds like. And when you pause to hold space for someone, you are creating safety. Unfortunately, when you interrupt it, you also interrupt the safety that goes with it. You take that away. And so you need to be, as a leader, you need to be someone who can hold space for someone. They tell you something exciting and you go, that's amazing. That's awesome. And it's not like your face has to go blank. It's not like you go and disappear somewhere. It's just hold that space. Or someone tells you something disappointing, and the same is true. You don't go, that's awesome. You say, wow, that must be kind of hard. And just hold that space. That is how you create safety. That is how you begin to entertain ideas that everyone in the room can engage if it is safe to get a word in. When I talk about being deliberately, actively, positively uplifting, I also comment about how important it is to see each other human to human and acknowledging each other human to human. It's very, very powerful. And that means that holding space for someone, creating eye contact, and I'm not saying stare at somebody for 4 seconds, but at least 1, 2, be able to tell what is their eye color. Right? Most people are like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, I'm great. You miss so much. We miss the human connection. There's more and more evidence of depression in the workplace. The pandemic taught us that depression was either created or undiagnosed. And now, as people are getting out more and more, we're seeing a potentially around 34% increase in reported cases of depression. So if that's something you're feeling, please get some help about it. And if it's something you're not feeling, please hold space for others who might be. Right? It's this is a time for you to demonstrate grace and compassion, and you do that by holding space. You do it at home. Hold space. It's not a competition. You do it at work. Hold space. Ask a question, and don't rush to answer it for someone else. Encourage other people. Hold that space. Appreciate the viewpoints that others have. Acknowledge them. I see you, dear human. I see you. You don't have to do much other than that sometimes. Sometimes that's all anyone needs, is to be seen, to be acknowledged, to be heard. That's what I'm asking you to do this week. It's what I'm asking you to do today. Practice that. See what happens. Just 4 seconds and see what happens. And if you want to try something else, try 18 seconds of silence just by yourself. Just listen to yourself breathe for 18 seconds. Don't do anything. Don't fidget. Don't look at your phone. Don't do anything. Just hold still for 18 seconds and watch what happens. It's powerful. And so are you. That's how you build your powerful presence. Being in control of yourself, holding space and safety, creating safety for others. That's powerful. That's powerful presence. You are here listening to one sharp sword, cutting through to what matters most. I'm your host, Dr. P, Dr. Wayne Pernell, the Outfluencer and your powerful presence mentor. Thanks for joining me.